In no other time in Angola's recent history have diamonds awakened such an enormous interest because of their potential as motors of development. The expectation is enormous. For the last 3 decades, Angola has been listed as a country where revenues generated from diamonds were used for the purchase of weapons and therefore sanctioned. Since 2002, with the signature of the peace agreements, Angola has managed to raise its reputation in various domains of the social and economical sector, including the mining sector, where the National Diamond Company has a peaceful and developmental vision for bettering Angola. Endiama constitutes in this moment the leading actor of change in the diamond sector of Angola and has introduced a gradual business-related development strategy that promotes the establishment of successful partnerships. Endiama was created on the 15th of January 1981 by the Decree No. 681 as the exclusive concessionary of the mining rights in the diamonds domain, having the liberty to associate itself with other entities, so creating societies and associations to participate of its national mission. It substituted and acquired both the infrastructure and human resources from Diamang, a company of mixed assets created in 1970 in a period in which the Portuguese colonization was in force. This period was from 1472 to 1975. Realizing its social responsibilities, Endiama reinvented itself completely in the 90s, with the creation in 1999 of the Angolan Commercial Society of Diamond Enterprises, SODIAM. Since 2003, Endiama integrated logistics and trading, EndiTrade, includes the Fundação Brilhante, the social and cultural arm, and the Sagrada Esperança Clinic, one of the most important hospital units in Luanda. The company managed to find important partners such as Alrosa, Del Monte and Odebrecht, leading to the successful mining project Catoca in 1993. Through Transex and with the new surety bond from the Angolan government, Endiama concluded the negotiation of a new joint venture with the South African giant, De Beers. Other important projects, such as the Mining Society of Lucapa, SML, the Development Mining Society, SDM, the Mining Society of Chirotolo, and the Mining Society of Camachia, were born from Endiama's partnerships policy. Presently, Endiama is also involved in the creation of a new bank called Banco de Investimento Mineiro, aiming particularly to support the mining entrepreneurs. For its innovative effort, in 2003, Endiama was distinguished in London with the Quality Crown Award, an international prize at Gold Award standard by the Business Initiatives Directions. The mining activity of Endiama and its partners is a long story. Endiama's institution is the highest point in the whole process initiated in the second half of the 17th century. In the year 1590, the presence of diamonds in Angola was known, but the certainty of this fact was only confirmed in 1909. In this same year, a crystal from Angola was classified in Brussels as a diamond. The crystal was originally recovered 2 years before by Narcisse Janot, a prospector of the Forminière. Today there are around 1,000 kimberlites, of which 85% are gems and 15% are for industrial use. In general, in 100 kimberlites, there is only one which is mineralized, but in the case of Angola, the proportion is probably much higher, that is, 25 per 100. In this moment, there are 142 alluvion projects and 8 kimberlite explorations, but so far, only 18 projects have been implemented and only 40% of the potential of Angola has been studied. In 2003, Endiama created Endiama Prospection and Production in order to reinforce its capacity of prospecting and to generate its own diamonds production. At the same time, Endiama's partners also continue to grow. Endiama also acts in the commercial sector through its affiliate Angolan Commercial Society for Diamonds. Up to the 90s, the commercialization of diamonds was made by a large number of operators, some of them legally authorized, but many others acting as illegal mediators. With Sodiam, it is intended that the commercialization of all rough diamonds produced in Angola will be made through a unique channel. Through this channel, Sodiam will be placed in the international market and will try to set the market value at its highest point. Since 2003, Sodiam has started to commercialize the diamonds from all mining companies in Angola, namely Katoka, SDM, SML, Chitotolo, Mufuto, Kalonda, Luarica, Chimbongo and Yetwene. For its internationalization, Sodiam opened Sodiam International in Tel Aviv, Israel, and will inaugurate Sodiam Antwerp in November this year. As a concessionary of the diamondiferous rights in this country, the National Diamond Company of Angola, Endiama EP, attempts to ensure by diverse means favorable conditions for the operators and local or foreign investors to act freely, demanding only to obey to the national laws, especially those related to the diamond sector. This decision has been taken due to the wish to promote favorable conditions in the sector. On one hand, peace has helped to stabilize the country and the markets and to reduce the operation costs. Political stability in the country allowed the protection of state and investors' interests. And finally, the reinvestment of the revenues coming from diamonds is necessary in order to develop Angola in a post-exploration era. In terms of future investment in the diamond sector, the following is requested for all mining rights concessions: approved credentials, proven financial assets and capacity to mobilize resources, presentation of a banking guarantee issued by a bank with recognized and unquestionable credentials. Endiama's wide business portfolio gives the opportunity to any partner to make investments also in non-mining sectors. One can, for instance, invest in the exploration of kimberlites, in the reconstruction and conclusion of buildings, construction of condominiums, hospitals, or the rehabilitation of an airway company. Among some of the referred projects, both in the mining or non-mining sector, Endiama is inviting companies to invest in projects as diverse as the completion of the building next to Luanda's harbour, to be converted into a hotel, the relaunching of Angola Air Charter, the rehabilitation of Palácio de Ferro and its revitalization into a club of diamond businessmen, the rehabilitation and equipment of Lucapa's hospital, or the geophysical aerial surveying in potential zones for diamondiferous mining. The Endiama Group's greatest motivation continues to be to consolidate the position of second-best source of revenue for the state's general budget. In 2003, for instance, the diamond sector contributed to the state revenue with more than $100 million as a result of sales of 6 million carats. The total income from the gross sales was $800 million. At present, Endiama and its partners are also helping to improve the living condition of communities in the mining regions. The various companies are rehabilitating roads, building schools and medical posts, and at the same time implementing an environment protection policy through clauses in contracts approved by Endiama. If in 1970, with the creation of Diamang, Angolans started participating in the exploration of its own diamonds, the creation of Endiama allows today Angolans to control their destiny. In this way, Endiama Group continues a tradition that combines wealth promotion and social protection.